Hey, welcome back to the channel. Glad you're here. So we finished the journey on our last video, 32 days. So you've heard 32 days of me explaining about the trip, but there's another viewpoint and we're going to hear about that today. So I would like you to give a warm welcome to Rita and her view from the passenger seat.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. You did it.
I did it.
You did 32 days on the bike.
Yes.
Now, what were some of your concerns before the trip?
Well, the first concern was safety. I was hoping that we didn't get into an accident and that we were going to be safe. That's the main one. The other concern was, hopefully that none of us got sick, health-wise. And the other one was that I would be able to last 32 days on the back of the bike.
Which you did.
Yes.
Which you did. Now, what about some of the things you were looking forward to?
I was looking forward to, basically saying I went right across Canada on a motorcycle. And the other thing, a lot of the things I was looking forward to was just experiencing and seeing Canada, the cultures, the food, the people, and it did not let us down. It was beautiful.
Okay, so you were the photographer and main videographer for the trip, all from the back seat while the bike was moving for a lot of it. So tell us, what did that feel like, being that person, the videographer?
Well, I never thought that would ever be me. I'm kind of proud that I actually got comfortable enough to be on the back seat of the car, the motorcycle, and that I could actually take videos and pictures. So, and it's funny that the videos and the pictures just don't do it justice, really, when you're really experiencing it.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Yes. What about the hardest parts of the trip?
Oh, first thing that comes to mind for me is the weather. Weather was really, really tough. And also being hypersensitive, watching for moose on the road and bears. And the other thing that was really hard was when we lost our GPS in Newfoundland. That was scary, but luckily that turned out good. So
yeah, amazing.
Yeah,
wow. Okay, what about some of your best memories or the best sights you saw or the best experiences that you remember from the trip?
Well, there's so many to say. The best memories was just being able to spend that time with Wayne and Delia and Larry and experiencing Canada and poutine and the Cape Spear interview and, just so much that we saw and experienced. I loved, Montreal was wonderful. Ottawa was fantastic. The Rideau Canal and then Niagara Falls. Yeah, I could go on and on.
Yes. Well, I did for 32 days of these videos. Now, we had a very scary incident in Truro.
Yeah.
And I know what it was like from my viewpoint, and I explained that in the video for that day. What do you remember from that very near miss? Well,
I remember Truro being just a really cool place to go to because we just had a really nice walk up Jacob's Ladder, and then I know we were heading out, and I think I didn't even know what was happening until actually almost after, and then I was in a bit of a shock. I know Wayne swerved really quickly, and I'm like, oh, luckily I was hanging on. And I wasn't videotaping something with no hands, so luckily I was hanging on because he did swerve, and as he swerved, I kind of looked this way, and I actually saw the car very close to us, and I can't believe we were not hit. And then when Wayne pulled over right away, and we talked about it, and we were shocked when we saw the car go right through the red light. It was shocking. So, and I think it lasted with, I think we're still, when we think about that, it's scary.
Yes, I can still picture the front bumper of that pickup truck right beside the motorcycle. Yeah. Now, okay, well, you had the option at any point to ride with Larry and Delia in the car, yet you never did. So why was that?
Well, a couple things. One, there were days, believe me, there were days where I really, 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 really wanted to get off that motorcycle and ride with them. However, a couple things. One, I wanted to be able to say first off that I actually rode on the back of a motorcycle all the way across Canada and back. The other one is I didn't want to abandon Wayne, you know, I mean, you know, we're a team, and I just wanted to make sure that, you know, if he can do it, I can do it. I just wanted to stay on the bike and do it together.
Awesome. What a trooper. Now, people often ask, would you do it again? But what I think they really mean, and what they're really asking is, was it worth all of that? So was it, and why?
Sorry, absolutely, it was worth it. Never ever thought I would ever do that. Was never on my bucket list, but you know what? I would definitely recommend that for anybody now, because it was such a wonderful experience. Would I do it again? I don't think there's a need for me to do it again. I've done it once, but you know, maybe do a trip over in Europe would be great on a motorcycle. So I'd love to see more of Canada again, but you know, maybe we can fly there and do a motorcycle trip around that way. But
good idea.
It was great.
Yeah. So final comments, anything else that you want to remember from the trip or add from the trip, or say to our viewing audience of millions of people?
Yeah, you know, when I think about that trip, first of all, Canada is beautiful. It's rugged, millions and billions of trees. The people were beautiful and fun, and lots of Canadian flags. And our t-shirts that we wore really caused a lot of conversation. So people were asking us, and I know Wayne had probably mentioned this, you know, it really caused a lot of conversations, which got us to meet a lot of people. And, you know, going all the way across Canada to Cape Spear to the very end, you know, was something else. And just the history of Canada and the food and the culture. And, you know, realizing, you know, the elevation in our, you know, and when we need to stop and, you know, after 2.5 hours, or our butts don't get more sore, and, you know, gas prices, and just being so much aware of things when you're on the back of a motorcycle with the smells and the sights. And yeah, it was a total experience that I really will cherish for the rest of my life.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Rita. And thank you to the viewing audience. If you like this video, you can give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want. And that's it for this trip, but I think we'll be doing some more trips in the future.
Yes. Bye.